G'day, how you going? Johnsy here. Alright, let's get into this next little episode here. See what we've got going on here. If I remember correctly from the end of the last episode, we had some red flashes of death in around here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's one there. So we'll just have to wait and see what goes on there. Another one here. Oh. Wonder where he got hit from. Say what? Oh, they're dismounted. Well, that's handy. Alright. So we need to watch this from different angles. Yeah, so that guy's standing up, but old mate's still holding his ground there, so that's good. Alright, so that tiger's now bringing a world of hurt on them. Got heaps of HE, so I'll keep him firing into that for another minute after this. I might just go 45 seconds after this. Yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah. Alright, so that's pretty good there. Wait, that's a tank crew in there. Alright, so that's that part. Let's have a look over here. What we might do is watch these guys running in there. If I remember correctly, it's this fella, this group here, and this group here. So we might just watch them all run into their building. So one man down there. Alright, some fire coming from over here. Geez, he hasn't got much to fire through, but he's effective. Look at that, this fella here. Have a go at. what he's got to fire through here, this little bloody hole. Yeah, that's it there. But he is effective. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so we need to get these guys into this building as soon as possible. Alright, so the next thing we need to look at is this fella here. I'm wondering who's hit him. Where are we going to look at it from? Probably here might be a better spot. So something's going to hit this tree. Ooh. Right, so we lost the commander. I'd say it's going to be that little spot there. Yep. We lost the commander there. And out they get. Now we're looking for the direction that that came. There you go, that's where I reckon it's come from. So that'll be that anti-tank gun that I've been talking about that's been giving me some troubles. That'll be him now. That's him. I think he might be responsible for the infantry death that was around here as well. His first shot missed the arm. Because as you can see here, you can see that tiger moving through there. Yeah, and there it is there. So he's responsible for that infantry death. And he got that tiger. So we really need to do something about him. What we can do is going to be the problem. Alright. God, I hate having a Tiger full of ammo, but no main gun to use. Now we rushed this fella up here to try and get rid of these guys that were trying to flee here. There's a lot of dead bodies there. Looks like he got them. Yeah, got them all. That's good work there. Alright, so we're trying to get these guys up here. Alright, so let me tell you what I'm thinking. Actually, I just saw something out of the corner of my eye then. Oh yeah, it's not one of my fellas. Oh, but these ones here are. Alright, so I need to get some guys out of them. For supporting to our C teams. Yeah, alright. Alright, so let's have a look here. My way of thinking is I'm going to use this as a border. I'm actually going to push 2 platoons up through this area here because it's turning into a bit of a bad fight here. But if I can take this area and then I can move through here, it'll make it easier to move through this area here. Now my other thought is trying to find a way to get rid of this. I would doubt that they have much in the way of support there, as in infantry support. So I was thinking, I have got a platoon over there of Panzer Grenadier, and they aren't in real good shape, but they should be in good enough shape that if I load them into their half tracks, get them, well, yeah, maybe not even load them into the half tracks, but get them across this bridge here. Let's just have a look, see what we might be able to do here. So they're out in the open a bit here. Get them to go across this bridge. Use the defilade here. Yeah. It's going to take me some time to get them over all this ground. And then have them attack this here. So I don't think they're going to have much in the way of support. Now my other option, yeah, he's got a heap of ammo. And he's the one that's observing them. So I'm wondering if I rush him over to this guy here and then get him to set up and mortar him. That can work too. So what we might do is do a little bit of both. Or do both. You know, get the mortars over here. Mortar him. Whilst this platoon goes on foot. Now I'm only going to have, what have I got there? 3 men, another 2 is 5, another 3 is 8, another 2 is 10, another 2 is 12, so 12 men. So I honestly don't think I can get these half tracks across this. Would be nice. But As to whether I can or not is another matter. Alright. So I think I've seen enough. Just this fella here. I would really like to get rid of him if I can using this tiger that's over in the forest here. Oh yeah, the tiger is seeing him. Yeah. I don't think it's firing. Let's just watch and see. No. Alright, so that's that. Let's go to the orders phase. See if we can't get him to fire on him.
Schütze, Feindpanzer, Feuer!
Yep, so we should be able to get him. Yep. So there we are, looking straight down the barrel of the gun. Look at that. So we should be able to get him. Alright. Oh, look at that. Have a go at that. Alright, so let us get, where is this bugger? There we go. There. Not deployed, alright. So I'm going to run him through here. Get him to set up just in here. So a quick to here. Move to here. Deploy. And face that way. Yep, so I think that'll work. Should do. Alright, so that's good. Now, let's get these other troops moving. So what do we got here? Alright, so we'll get them first. Take off all of their covered arcs. Alright, we'll get these guys going first. We want them to use the defilade as much as possible. So they've got this open ground to get over first. Hopefully they can do that without too much drama. Then we'll get them into this defilade here. Just want to see whether he's going to be able to see that, so I'll do that for now, and that'll keep these guys in command as well. Alright, so that's that part there, I think, is all that I'm going to do there. I would like to get this car out of there, but whether that happens or not's another matter. And I do need to screen this so it's not causing too much more damage in the town, so I'm going to use a bit of smoke. Let's use that one piece of smoke there. Alright, and get him to fire some smoke there. So we're blocking it on two fronts. Really? Yeah, so that'll be good. Alright, so these guys, get them into this building as quickly as possible. Over here. And I continue to have this guy firing for a little bit more time. One more minute. Continue to have this guy firing and him. Yep, so that's all good. He's turning into a big girl and running away. Get him to there. Alright, so I've got the two platoons here. Second platoon and first platoon. Alright, so let's get them moving. Them to go quickly. Two casualties there. We'll let them fix that up. So that's first platoon. Now for second. Let him finish his casualty thing. He's rattled and tiring. We'll leave them there for the moment, but just have them move. There, he's going to have to be the same. He's the same. So this second platoon isn't in a good way by the looks of it. There's no help there. That's the other thing I need to do, is to get these guys to get back into their armour. Give them a bit of a pause. these guys don't have any gunners in them. So that's the first thing we need to do, is get some gunners in them. Who have we got that we can use as gunners? Well, there's one, and there's two. Alright. So this is the third platoon. And what we really need to do oh yeah, we're getting these guys into some safety from that guy in that house, which is this house right here. He's in. I need to get him into a better position. Let's see about that. Just going to move this guy up here. See what happens there. Gonna get him off there and into this fella here. Yeah, I'll have to wait till next turn. Hopefully I'll remember. Alright, so that would be everything, I would think. Yep. Alright, so let's hit the go button and let us see what transpires. Alright, well, I didn't see any red flashes of death there, but doesn't mean that there wasn't any. So let's just have a look at this. A bit closer. Actually, we'll cut this into two little pieces, I think. There's a bit of fire going into that building there. Ooh. So we'll have to check that out, see what that was. If it's a mortar, then it means I'm going to have to hurry my attack into these buildings, get these guys into cover. Alright, so now for a closer look. Them to fire into that building for a little bit. See if we can't get the enemy to show themselves. That looked pretty good. Now we got this here to try and work out what it was. Saying anything here. thinking it's going to have to be it's going to have to be mortar, I would say. So I can't see anything here that has an angle on this area. I'm looking for the bullet, the round. So we might be able to just glimpse it before it explodes, and that will give us a clue as to what we're looking at. Yep, no, nothing. Alright, I'm assuming it's a mortar, but you know what assumption does? Makes you look like the first three letters of the word assumption. Alright, so those guys got back into their Tiger. That smoke's hitting in the wrong spot. Crew. Alright. So we need to move him, so... Alright, so everything's going alright here this turn. Yep, these guys are looking okay. These guys are on their way, yep. So next turn they'll be there and deployed. Yep. Oh, that smoke's gone too far again. So I just want to hear, see if they've got any, see if it's firing at all. So, and he's definitely not firing. got him. Oh, righto. Need him to go and fix up his mate there. A lot of dead Russians. Alright, just want to watch this. See how these guys go. Yep, all good. Would have been better if this house had windows in this wall, wouldn't it? But that doesn't, so. Here's some more guys we can use as half-track gunners. Alright, well look, this is definitely well over an hour. So, what we'll do is, we might call it quits here. And we will come back and have a look at it next time. Starting to consolidate here and push in through this way. These guys, I think I'm not going to push too hard in here until I've sort of taken over all this area. At the same time, I need to take out this any tank gun that's there. Once I've taken it out, I should be right to move into this area without them being able to fire on me. So that's my problem. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, please comment, like, share, subscribe, the whole lot, you know. And I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Bye.